I'm Jeff Cobb, and with us today is BMW's ActiveHybrid 3. BMW's ActiveHybrid 3 is a niche product within the 3 Series. It's really got an interesting mission in life. This is really a 335 with the hybrid treatment. It weighs a little bit more. So the performance in the speed, the 0 to 60 time of about 5.2 seconds or so, top speed of 155 miles per hour, right there with the 335, the regular 335 gas car without the hybrid treatment. And what do you get for your money? You get 2 miles per gallon more on the combined cycle. Same number on the highway, 33. City's just a little bit better mileage because of the electric motor. And acceleration performance is about the same. Top speed's about the same. The emphasis with this car was to keep the performance high, to give you a visceral, exciting, thrilling driving experience. And it's also a hybrid. It uses the same amazing engine, a little bit more power than the 335 because of the electric motor supplementing the power. So this vehicle is a great back road burner. It's got this 8-speed Steptronic transmission. You can put it in manual override. When you get it on the boil and you run those revs up, the thing turns into a little bit of a beast. And it's got that power finely pureed through 8 speeds. So you can always keep it on the boil. You can downshift going in the corners manually if you put it in manual mode, or you can just let the drive mode go. It is capable of driving along in all electric mode up to in the 40 mile per hour range, up for over a mile. The car starts with a nice little push button starter. One interesting thing with this car's transmission is it has multiple modes. I have here, everything's controlled with the shifter. It's sort of gets a little, it's not quite intuitive, but it's pretty quick learning process. Back for drive, forward for reverse, backup camera shows up. I've got side view cameras as well. I also have multiple modes with this car, whereby I may put it in sport mode. I could have an Eco Pro mode. I've got a couple other modes besides that to tailor the drive cycle and to maximize either performance or economy. Other controls for safety that this vehicle has include active blind spot detection and frontal collision warning as well. If you've never experienced lane departure warning, you know, everybody always talks about it. If you're interested in this car, when you are departing a lane and it senses that line, whatever line it is, so the moment I start to break that line, it will give me a little bit of feedback that feels very much like rumble strips that were cut into the side of the highway. Yeah, there you go. I felt it there. The haptic touch system in the steering wheel lets you feel that. So, neato technology, very comfortable car. The hood is very low. You have excellent visibility throughout. The quality of the materials throughout this vehicle are good. They're not like amazing, but they're good. This is basically synthetic material here that's with a grain that's supposed to look like the genuine leather seats. The seats are heated in this case. Soft touch materials throughout. This sort of black faux wood treatment here on the dash and on the side and on the doors. This vehicle has coasting also, which is an uncanny system. It decouples the 8-speed Steptronic transmission so that when you're rolling down the road up to 100 miles an hour, because this is a German car meant for the Autobahn, it decouples the trans and allows electric coasting. Obviously, one of the other ones is the stop-start system. So we're going to get to test that right now. The stop-start system happens. I'm watching the tach, boom. It drops to what's called ready. There's actually a sub-zero zone. Ready is at 0. The minute I touch the gas, let off the brake, it just seamlessly starts. So BMW's entree into the hybrid line with its venerable 3 Series is a qualified decision. There are a number of pros and cons to this car. It first of all is an amazing car any way you look at it. Whether it's worth the money to you, whether it makes sense versus other cars, those are the fine points that you need to decide for yourself. Performance is on par with the non-hybrid 335i, this being the 335iH. Also, if you do want a hybrid car, another would be not a BMW, but an Infiniti M35H. It doesn't have the cachet of the BMW brand, but it is a pretty well-regarded brand in its own right. Those two are probably closest in performance and spec sheet. Dimensions, they're different. One's from Japan, one's from Europe, but they're close. Another one would be to consider would be the Lexus GS 450h. That's a little bit softer, a little bit of a distant second to the Infiniti as far as being an all-around athlete with 4 doors. But all we'll just say is it is up to you what makes sense for you. And please read our review. And thanks for looking at the video. If we've left anything out, please let us know, ask questions and comments, and we'll try to answer those.